What's up, what it is, what's good, what's going on YouTube? I am back with another racial reaction episode. So today we are reacting to, let me see which girl, what we finna react to today. So today we are reacting to woman caught in crossfire when TakeOff was killed, speaks to Grace White. So I don't know about this, y'all. Like, now people want to come up and say something, but I guess that she probably was, in a hospital or whatever, doing the whole little, media takeover. Let's just get into this video because I really want to know what happened. How did she even be in the crossfire with TakeOff? So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Many people don't realize the night rapper TakeOff was shot and killed in Houston. There were other people injured. One of them is 24-year-old Sydney Leday. She was shot in the head in the early morning hours of November 1st, spent a week in the hospital, and says it's a miracle she survived. Leday is born and raised in Houston and says she's been leaning on her family for support. It's a story we've been working on for months and waiting until she was ready to tell her story. In her first interview, she talks with us about what it was like being there that night and the wounds she's still recovering from, physically and emotionally. Sydney, first, tell us how you're doing.
Every day is different. I'm going through different emotions. I haven't saw a therapist or anything, so most days I'm happy. Most days, I could just, to sum it up, it's a mix of emotions. So I have random times where I feel angry, a lot of, I wouldn't say sadness, it's I have feelings of being grateful that I am still here.
I feel like it's a lot of fear, probably, and like a lot of anxiety she probably going through. Like, I didn't see a lot of people be in a crossfire. Like, I was right there seeing somebody get shot before. It is hard, especially like that fucks with your mental health a lot. But I just feel like him being a social a rapper and stuff like that, it probably fucks with her too. It's like, damn, I have to literally interview with these newscasts and like tell the whole world on, just give my point of view on the whole night, what happened. And that's a lot. And clearly she's not really ready to probably talk about it, but she got to. So, sometimes what we fear make us uncomfortable. Write that down. Let's get back.
Made a miraculous recovery. Tell us what you've been through.
I really just can say I'm just grateful to be here, and it's just like sometimes unreal.
Do you remember?
Wait, scratch that, y'all. I think I said that saying wrong. Is it what makes you fear make you uncomfortable? Or sometimes we have to be uncomfortable. I don't know, y'all. I forgot. Scratch that. I try to be a little, spoken reason type of person. But that, scratch that whole other thing out. But you know what I mean. But anyways, let's get back into the video. I'm sorry for pausing the video, y'all.
The moment you first woke up in the hospital,
everybody was around me. Well, when I first woke up, like I said, I didn't want to be there. I kept telling my mom I want to go home. I had never been in a hospital like that, but I remembered what happened because when I was up the whole time after I got shot in the head, and I called my mom and told her what happened and to come.
You called your mom after you were shot?
Yeah. And Yeah, I told her to come to the hospital, but I ended up having a seizure. So I was on the phone with her the whole time. And
so you knew exactly what had happened and why you were in the hospital.
yeah, but everybody was around me. My mom, my aunts, my grandma.
I know you said you knew why you were in the hospital, but did you understand the extent of your injuries and what you had survived?
Yes, I did. I was up for the whole thing. I felt the sting in the back of my head. I felt myself falling. And the person I was with picked me up and we got in the car, but it was like a scary movie, really. Ironically, it was Halloween night. I had on a nun outfit. I had blood all over me. And
you had dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah, and it was still my birthday weekend, so.
You had just turned 24.
Yeah. So, I mean, like any other 24-year-old, I was just out partying and celebrating because I really never dressed up for Halloween, and that was something I was excited about.
Did you know the people there that night? Did you know TakeOff was there?
Yeah, I saw everybody. I'm used to being around celebrities, so it wasn't, because I used to live in Los Angeles, so it wasn't like a big deal. It was just more so like, just a regular party.
And had you been there the whole night, or what time did you get to the bowling alley?
It was after hours, so I got there around maybe 12 or maybe 1 o'clock, because we had been to a few places. Like I said, we were celebrating my birthday still, and it was Halloween. And I told the person I was with I wanted to, hang out tonight because I had my costume. I looked cute. So, so we got there at like 12 a.m. and everybody was just hanging out. We had a few drinks.
At any point, do you remember being scared before all that happened, or was it, in your opinion, a normal night?
Yeah, it was pretty normal in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't get scared. It wasn't any arguments or anything until the event was actually over. And, that's when I knew something was wrong after the fact, because I thought these people that were arguing was just playing from, like I said, the energy that was in the room before. Everybody was around the table playing a game of dice, so I thought it was just like, some friendly banter.
But that argument or that arguing was kind of your first sign that something was going on.
Yeah, because Quavo, he was upset. So I noticed that something was wrong whenever I noticed that he was really upset and he was finna leave.
Let me tell y'all something. In Chicago, every time somebody argue at a party, like every party I ever went to, every club I ever went to in Chicago, no matter if it's like a big club or a small club, a little, ghetto club, we all went to the. As soon as I hear somebody argue, baby, I'm out the door because I already know what the fuck is up. It happens every time. Like, that's why I don't really like going out like that. I'd rather sit in the house, turn up, my family and shit like that. Because, you can't do nothing no more. You can't even have fun for your 24th birthday no more. You can't do anything no more. Everybody's just on that demon time, or just want to shoot for no reason, or just be hyped up off the pills, the liquor, the coke, the crack, booty in the butt. I don't know, y'all. There's just too much going on. It don't matter what city you in. You can't have fun anymore. Can't have fun anymore. And that is so sad to me. Please stop the violence. Can we have a good summer this summer? Like, what? Let's get back.
So the party wasn't gonna keep going on. And I saw whenever everything broke out and I tried to run, but I didn't go that far. So yeah, it was really like a movie, like shooting all the way until I got down the escalator into the car, and I'm just telling the person I'm with, like, I'm scared, like, and I knew something happened to me from falling and feeling that stinging sensation.
So you were actually running away when you were shot. Is that?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Thank
that's when
God
I
she's
got
still
in the car
here.
and called my mom. And luckily we were only 12 minutes away from Memorial Hermann.
Wow, so you made it down the escalator into the friend's car. That friend took you to the hospital, rushed you there. And you said you spent how long in the hospital total?
A week.
What was it like when you went home?
That's when the real stuff started. Like, I had a panic attack as soon as I got home.
Do you replay that night in your head and what happened?
Yeah, I had a panic attack. And I just remember I didn't really have an appetite. All I really ate was like fruit and just different stuff. I was nauseated, throwing up all the time. Like, yeah, that was just, I feel like that part was even worse than the actual being shot in the head, because I'm actually feeling all those feelings.
Have you read a lot of the articles that have been published about that night?
Yeah. I'm a pretty curious person, so yeah, I wanted to know, because I was having memory problems and I couldn't really write like my name and stuff like that, even to get discharged or, you know, sign certain things in the hospital. So I was having certain problems at first.
Did you realize other people were shot as well?
No. I mean, of course, being in it, you ain't trying to get away from me. You're not, and I don't mean to sound heartless, but you're not worried about other people. I was worried about one of my other friends, because I know she was right there by me, and I was worried about her because they told me she was at the hospital, so I actually saw her or something like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I had to keep asking, like, you know, to like refresh me on certain things. But yeah, she ended up being okay.
That you didn't realize TakeOff was killed until
After
you got
that.
home.
Yeah.
What was that like to realize that other people were shot that night?
I mean, I actually was going through it. I was sad that it ended up like that, but I mean, we were all in the same situation. Unfortunately, somebody else didn't survive, and I was just grateful that I did, because the place that it hit in my head, I just feel like it was a miracle.
Wow. So, you guys, if y'all want to go see more of the videos on that, I just want to react to that little part. This is the channel for this is KHOW11. Go watch that. They posted with her mom and her. So, you know, go over there to that channel. My whole thing about this is like, it's a lot. This is too much. This whole world is just too much now. Like, it's crazy. We can't do nothing no more. Nothing. And it's sad, like, that our kids now, I don't have no kids, but the kids that's growing up in this whole little era, it's sad. They can never like go outside and actually have fun with their friends without looking at looking up behind their back, you know. And, you know, like, go to the store by themselves. Like, now it's like, order that shit off of DoorDash. You can order food off, you know, just things that they can't, things that we grew up on as 90s kids. Like, you know, we had fun back in the day. They don't have that. They don't even have that no more. Like, they don't have it. So, we just gonna pray, y'all. We just have to pray. And, like, ask God for more protection over us and people with these guns to, you know, fucking think about who gonna lose their son, daughter, grandma, auntie, you know, anybody, best friends. We gotta think about it. Think before you shoot, you know. Learn how to shoot. Because, you know, the cowboys back in the day, and all the Indians, that's how they got their food, or like they had barred arrows, however you say, you know that shit. The arrows and shit, you know, that was like for protection. But they're doing it because they're mad and they off the drugs and they feel like, oh, I got some confidence in myself. I can go up to my op and say, oh yeah, bitch, you did this to my mama, you did this to this block, da da da. Ain't none of you niggas built shit. Especially in Chicago, especially Houston, especially New York. Like, y'all niggas that's gangbanging all around the world. I just feel like y'all gangbanging for the wrong reasons. Y'all didn't make no concrete, no windows to the block that you on right now. And it's just like, what the fuck are y'all arguing about? Like, what is the drama? What is the thing y'all trying to go with? Like, what is it that y'all keep trying to shoot or miss shoot, or we just want to start shooting out of nowhere? Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just don't make sense. It's just stupid. But anywho, y'all, if y'all like this video, comment down below. If you want me to do more reaction videos, comment down below. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And always remember, the purpose of living is keep on living. Peace.